Hello, welcome back to my channel. This plan with me is going to be a daily plan with me where I'm going to plan out the day every day over the course of this week. So here is the weekly plan for the week. I actually did film this as well. Sometimes it doesn't line up that way, but the last weekly plan with me from a few weeks ago was this weekly plan with me, and now we're going to get to the daily components of it. So it is Monday. It is a little bit later than I normally would like to be planning my day or getting my day started, but daylight savings was over the weekend, and so, you know, we're all kind of shifted slightly later into the day, and I stayed up to watch the Oscars last night, which even though they are an hour earlier than they've ever been, and I get to watch them in Central Time instead of East Coast Time, it was still late in my head. So let's get this day planned out. I have a couple of things to add from this original plan, but I did sleep well and I slept in. So I'm feeling good and ready for the day. So I'm still planning in a notebook. I know I've mentioned a million times, part of it is the low stock on the daily notepads, but a lot of it is also like, today I do have stuff at like a timed call, but a lot of times nowadays I don't have stuff at certain times. I say that and there's something timed every day this week. So maybe once the stock issue is no longer an issue, I will move back to my hourly planning and I will like that. But regardless, let's get today started. So we're gonna do 4 little dots at the top. I do tend to chunk out my daily plan. There is some method to the madness, but sometimes I just put things in various places. So step 1 is my AM routine, which I am in the middle of, kind of. I moved things around today so I could film this. Normally I plan kind of more in the middle of the AM routine while Lila is still awake, but I wanted to wait until she was down for a nap to actually film. So I just like pushed it to the very end, but there's still a handful of steps in my AM routine that I haven't finished. And then I'm gonna put laundry on here. It's done, but it does need to be folded and put away. That may happen today. Laundry's, I have it at the top because in my head it goes with my AM routine, but laundry is also one of those really good activities that's a good like break when I need a break from work. And it is also very much something I can do while Lila is awake. In fact, she actually really enjoys that chore because she likes when I like run like a burp cloth or a piece of clothing like over her, like gently over her face. And so when I'm folding laundry, I will do that with almost every piece. It takes forever, but she giggles the entire time. Anyways, that was a very random story about Lila. Oh, geez. Y'all. Okay. All right. Let's put that cap back on. Okay. So laundry. Next up is workout, which I talked about in this plan with me about that, like pushing it earlier in the day and just doing that. Like as soon as I'm done filming this clip, that's actually where I'm headed. And then getting the plants watered for the week. All right. Then we're going to do the chunk of work stuff. Depending on how long things take and timing, I am very unlikely to get all these things I'm about to write down done before this call. And I completely understand that, and that's totally fine. The priorities are the weekend recap, my communication routine, and then actually something that I didn't do over the weekend. Well, not over the weekend. I was going to do it Friday, and then I didn't do it Friday. And so then I was like, I'm going to do it over the weekend, so I didn't put it into my plan. And did I do it over the weekend? No, I did not. And then edit the pod. That one definitely will. I would be shocked if I get to that before the call. And if I even don't get to any of that today, that is also okay because I'm giving myself time to do it tomorrow too. And then at 12, I have a call with my content coach. And then in the evenings, amidst any other work that I get done, I want to go for a walk. It's supposed to be beautiful today. And we also need something from the drugstore. So we are gonna walk to Walgreens today, and then dinner and my PM routine. I always put my PM routine on my plan. Do I always come back and check it off when I do it? No, I don't. But because I'm filming this video this week, I will probably end up checking it off because I will show you what Monday ended up looking like tomorrow. So that is my plan for today. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. This is how Monday turned out. Obviously, I didn't check off my PM routine here. And otherwise, it was a pretty good day. As always, I did not get everything done. That is just what happens. I don't get everything done. I've been really trying to be more realistic, but like things happen. I feel like that is the nature of having a tiny human. And not that I got everything done before she was born either, but anyway, now I'm rambling. Let's move into today. I'm just going to turn the page, and the shadowing, ghosting does bother me a little bit, but I'm not gonna waste these notebooks. So I am just gonna go ahead and use the back. Today is Tuesday. It is also our 2-year wedding anniversary, which is so fun. So step 1 is almost just the kind of the same 4 steps as yesterday, which is my AM routine that we are in the middle of right now, working out and getting that done first thing. Laundry, I didn't actually do a second load today, but the load from yesterday, I only put away Lila's stuff. I did not put away mine. So put away my laundry and then start. This check mark is for starting Rosie. Rosie is our Roomba. She takes forever. She has to go back and charge herself like 3 times while she works on our apartment. I don't understand it. I don't know. So it takes like almost the whole day. Like if I start her as soon as I'm done filming this clip, she won't be done until later this afternoon, which is bananas. So get her started. Then I'm gonna shower, pack up, get ready. I mean, I could write that. If I was doing this on like an hour lead time, I may write that. But I will shower, get ready, and then when Lila wakes up from her first nap, we are going to go for a walk to my mom's. And I was debating whether I was gonna write mom or BB, which is my mom's grandma name. And on the way, we're gonna pick up Sam's gift. I know what I'm getting him. I just have been putting off actually going to buy it. So I'm gonna go buy it there's a store that we can stop at on the walk to my mom's house to buy said gift for my husband for our anniversary. I already have the card and I already have the plans of what we're doing tonight. I just need the gift. So it reminded me of that episode of Friends. There's the thing and there's the gift, there's the cake. Anyway, wow. Okay, then when we get to my mom's, she is gonna take over Lila duty and I am going to get some work done. So it's almost kind of the same stuff as yesterday, which is my communication routine, content, both the stuff from yesterday that I didn't finish and then some other stuff I was gonna do today. So what I'm probably gonna do is draw a little arrow and break this down more, but I'm not gonna do that in this video because I don't wanna rush it. I wanna stop and think about what the order I wanna do it is and all the things I have to do. So, and then edit the pod. Actually, well, before that can happen, I guess it's kind of, I have to mess with the footage and match up the video with the audio. We have 3 episodes for me to do that with. So I'm gonna do 3 little dots, but then I'm only trying to edit the 1 episode. I may not actually finish that today because it is a really long episode, which is why I gave myself time yesterday and today to do it, and I didn't do any of it yesterday, so we'll see. If I could at least get some of it done today, that would be ideal. And then that's it. And then we're gonna celebrate our anniversary. We celebrated a little bit last week. We have kind of a regular date night now built in because we bought the Broadway and Chicago season tickets. And so we had a show last Friday. And so that was like our kind of our date night by ourselves. And kind of, we said it was for our anniversary, whatever. And then tonight we're going to order in the food that I'm trying not to say this because Sam doesn't know the plans. Not that it's that extravagant, y'all. We're gonna order in the food that we had at our wedding, and I got cupcakes that are like our wedding cake, not from the actual place because the actual place in Austin does not ship them here, but it's from another place and it's the same flavor. So anyways, those are our plans for today. All right, good morning. It is Wednesday and I am excited to get today all planned out. I've been trying to always use my pink marker on Wednesdays just because it's a very work heavy day and it makes me think of Mean Girls and that makes me happy. So here's how yesterday turned out. I did get a decent amount done, but then I got cut short because we walked to my mom's and had the timing all planned out that we were going to drive home, that my mom was going to drive us home. And we live about 1.5 miles from my mom's. It's about a 30-minute walk or like a 7-minute drive. And so I was working away, my mom had Lila, and that was like the plan. And then all of a sudden my mom was like, wait, we don't have the car seat because we had walked there in the non-car seat stroller. So I immediately stopped working and frantically packed everything up so that we could walk home because we had to get home in time for her nap and to wrap Sam's present and all the things. So I got cut short in my work process, but I did get a lot done. But I'm gonna try to really stay focused today and power through and not get distracted. We'll see how it goes. So like I said, why do I always have to think about how to spell Wednesday? Anybody else? Why is it spelled like that? Maybe that's the question. Okay, so as always, first couple of things. AM routine. I am actually not going to work out today. I did something, I'm not gonna talk about it. I'm not working out today. I don't need to explain myself. Okay, we don't have any laundry to do. I don't know why I flipped this over. So the other things that I'm gonna do, like first thing this morning, is prep the live while I'm kind of sitting here drinking my coffee, and then get ready for the day and for the live. And routine, the live, and then get ready. And while I get ready, I am going to do my weekly step for the week, which is swap out some of the makeup stuff. I'm trying to be better about, like, my skin has been, let's just say, very confused since I've been pregnant, or since I've been postpartum. And so I'm trying to do everything I can to help with it. That is like the little stuff. And so swapping out my beauty blender and then the little powder puff thing that I use when I do my makeup is so easy. I have 4 of them, so I'm washing them all once a month and then swapping them out every week, and just a little thing like that I'm hoping will help a little bit with my skin. Again, I'm just trying to do every little thing that I can. So that is the first bit of the morning. Then I'm going to put some work stuff, the stuff that I haven't finished from earlier. So we have 1, 2, I think 3 things. I don't know that I'm gonna get to all of these things before the live, but these are the priority, and so I'm just listing them above the live. So finishing up a couple content things, my communication routine, and then editing the podcast. And then the live, and then after the live, I'm gonna put the recap. The replay goes up automatically on YouTube. It's not. I always get myself confused. Like for the community calls, I need to do a replay because have to do that. For the live, I just do a recap. So that I will do like right away as soon as it's over, and then kind of depending on how the rest of the afternoon goes, if I get to these 2 other work things that I originally had for today, I will do them. I think I talked about this in another video. I have been struggling a little bit with like the extra projects for work. I talked about it in the plan with me from last month where I talked about time tracking. I have been struggling to kind of do the side projects for work, like updating my sales page, getting the merch, like the things that are not time sensitive and not like I don't owe somebody else that, right? Like doing the content. I have promised you a video once a week. I have content for the community, like that kind of stuff I'm accountable to somebody else. And I have always identified as an upholder in Gretchen Rubin's 4 Tendencies, but recently with work, I would rather go hang out with my baby and do that than these side projects. And it's like this potentially, she could still be napping and I could get this done this afternoon, kind of depending on how long everything takes today. So I'm putting it down. It's one of those things that like if I don't get to it this week, I'm not going to kind of try to cram it into the weekend. I'm just going to say like, okay, we'll go to next week. That's happened a lot this quarter, which is why I probably like the goal of having new merch out this quarter is not going to happen, unfortunately. You will know that at this point because this video is going up in April. Okay, moving on. So we have those things. Oh, I also forgot about something. I'm gonna make a crock pot meal today. So I wanna get that in the crock pot. I need to look at how many hours it says, like where I kind of do it in this realm. But I wanna get dinner in the crock pot before I start work, really. Okay, then there will definitely be like a break, personal break in here somewhere. But then at 6 p.m. we have the call, and then I need to do the replay and my communication routine, or my PM routine. Oh my goodness. Send more coffee, please. Okay. And then now this is in my way for where I normally make my like other kind of general small to-do list. I know I have an email from the accountant with some random questions, so I need to look into that and respond to those. And I'm sure other little tiny to-dos will pop up kind of, well, they didn't yesterday, but I also wasn't at home. So that is the plan for today. Good morning. It is Thursday, I have good news and bad news. So Sam's brother and sister that were coming to visit this weekend, I can't remember if I talked about that in the daily plan with me yet. I definitely talked about it when I planned out the whole week. Well, his sister was always coming Saturday morning because she works late on Fridays. She actually works also Saturdays and so didn't want to take 2 days off. So she doesn't land until Saturday morning. His brother was coming in on Friday night, but because of a storm that's going to hit Denver, he actually lives outside of Tahoe, but has to fly through Denver. His flight now is also Saturday morning. So obviously we lose Friday night with his brother, and that's a huge bummer. The good news is that gives me a little bit more wiggle room to do things on Friday, and maybe a little bit more time today to focus on some work stuff, and then I can like push things to tomorrow, because I was actually originally thinking maybe I would try and tackle some of these things today so I didn't have to worry about them tomorrow, but now I really can push them to tomorrow. And then I also got these 2 things done yesterday. I just had some extra time where I needed a break from work in the afternoon. I'm really playing around. By the time this video goes live, you will know the April calendar. I'm really playing around with Wednesdays for the community call. The last 2 weeks I have had the call on Wednesdays due to other conflicts I had on Tuesdays. Last week was Lila's 6-month appointment, and then this week was our anniversary. But I kind of like really heavily, like, here's my big work day where I have the live and the coaching call. We'll see. We'll see if I keep that in April. So let's move on to, why am I writing Tuesday? It's not Tuesday, Laken. But I'm not going to waste this page. It is Thursday. I definitely am looking forward to that next cup of coffee. So as always, we have our AM routine, and then I think I'm going to do a load of laundry. I haven't started it yet. Normally, if I'm doing a load of laundry, I would have started it at this point. But I think I am going to get a load in so I don't have to worry about it tomorrow, since my friend is coming over in the morning. I am not working out today. And then I also want to make sure that I upload these clips as soon as I am done. All right, and then in terms of work stuff, I have 4 things that I would like to get to today. My communication routine, for sure. Finishing the merch designs, most likely. Any progress I can make on the sales pages would be great. And then a plan for the week, for next week. That would be ideal. That one obviously has to get done. Well, it doesn't have to, but I really would like to get it done today. I know it feels a little silly to be planning out next week on Thursday, but the majority of my planning is what I'm doing for work. And I like to do that at the end of my work week, especially since we're having company this weekend. They're both staying through till Monday. And so I want to have next week all planned out and ready to go. I don't want to have to worry about that over the weekend, especially because one of them is sleeping in my office. So my office time is going to be very limited this weekend. And then the one household thing I would like to do at some point this afternoon, but this is obviously one of those things that has to happen when she's awake, which is clean Lila's room. And then we have a swim class at 3:30. And then we're just doing leftovers for dinner tonight. So then it is just my PM routine. All right, I jotted down a couple of things over here that I wanted to do today. The first one, so I was going to film a day in the life yesterday. Actually, I'm pretty sure I was going to film it on Tuesday, and then I realized, like, it's my anniversary, I don't want to do it. So then I moved it to Wednesday. Then I realized that the majority of the last couple of my day in the life videos have been on Wednesdays. And so then I was like, okay, I'm going to push it to today. And then I did not have a good night's sleep, and I was like, I'm just not vlogging today. It's not happening. So I need to figure out what that looks like. Normally what I'm trying to do on Mondays is plan with me vlog, like alternating between the two. But obviously, as you're watching this video, I did 2 plan with me's in a row because I am not filming a vlog this week. And I'm obviously in the middle of a plan with me. So that means there's going to be 2 vlogs back to back after these plan with me's, but I need to figure out what that looks like for next week. So the task I'm going to put today is not filming the day in the life, but figure out the filming plan for the rest of the month in terms of vlogs and day in the life videos. And then I need to confirm my birthday reservations. I called them yesterday and they didn't. I'm trying to be better. Hi, Charlie. I clearly did not shut my office door. I'm trying to be better about if something is going to take 5 minutes, and if I have the time in the moment that I think about it, instead of writing it down, like, can I do it? And so that's what I tried to do yesterday with my birthday reservations. Sorry, Charlie is blocking our light here. But then they didn't answer. So I left them a voicemail and they haven't called me back. So I tried to do that yesterday with the birthday reservation. They didn't answer. So I left a voicemail. They haven't called me back. Obviously they're not open yet. So I'm going to give them until like the time that they're open to call me back. And if they don't call me back, what time did I call them yesterday? I don't know, whatever. If they don't call me back by then, I will call them again. So that is not done. And then I need to delete some files on my computer. And those are all kind of the random 5-minute-ish to-dos that I thought of. And then, yeah, I did this yesterday. And I'm not going to try and squeeze any of the Friday things in today now. So that is the plan for Thursday. That is going to be the end of this plan with me. I am going to make a plan for tomorrow, but because my friend is going to be here in the morning, I don't want to have to worry about filming it and getting all the things all set up. It is probably going to be pretty much this exact thing. I'm going to wrap up work today. I'm going to get the house all prepped and ready to go for our company this weekend, and that is going to be the end of this week. If you liked this video, if you enjoy these kind of daily plan with me videos, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, please click that subscribe button. I upload new videos every week focused on helping you achieve your goals. Thank you so much for watching. Why did I say that like that? Why did I say it like that? Let me say that again. I definitely talked about it when I, blah, blah, blah.